You know, there's a very beautiful verse in the Quran in Surah Al-Hijr, the very last page, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands Muhammad with one very beautiful advice. And he tells him, Ya Muhammad, when you go through so much pain, when you go through so much sadness, when you go through so much heartbreaks, when you lose a loved one, when life is not making sense for you, when nothing is working out, when you feel like everything is dark and everything is black and there's no hope and you're just feeling that life is pessimistic, this goes very true to us. When you feel that you're crumbling, you've got no way out, the best advice that you have is the following. وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ, and worship your Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala until the day of truth comes. Abu Qatada rahmatullahi alayhi, the great mufassir of the Quran, he says, وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ. The yaqeen here is certainty, but the yaqeen that is meant in this verse is your last moment before you leave this world, meaning death. And subhanAllah, brothers and sisters in Islam, you know, I always advise myself and I always advise others sincerely. It's fine for you to lose this world. It's fine for things to not work out. It's fine for things to break apart. It's fine for you not to make sense of the world around you. But don't lose the other one. Don't lose that one opportunity that you have to make the best out of the akhirah, because there's nothing after the akhirah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here commands Muhammad, Ya Muhammad, your pain won't last. Your sadness won't last. Your heartbreak won't last. Losing a loved one won't last. People not agreeing with you, people not respecting you will also not last. Feeling lonely and feeling sad and agonized about the trench, the very daunting realities that feel like a trench upon you, won't also last. And all that can be done by keeping yourself intact with me, very close with me, وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ, by worshipping me and understanding that if you lose this world, that's completely fine, but don't lose the akhirah, because that's the eternal prize. But here's what we also forget to realize, that with that advice, you can also solve your problems. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Al-Hijr, وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ, and worship your Lord until the final moment, until your appointment of death comes to you. That doesn't simply mean, okay, let's succumb to pain, let's succumb to sadness, let's succumb to pessimism, and let's succumb to the evil of the people around us. That's not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that yes, your problems can be fixed by وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ. When you worship me, your problems will be solved. You'll find answers to the painstaking realities that are daunting over you. But on the same token, when you do that, you also earn the best of the akhirah if your appointment of death comes to you. Subhanallah, what more of a more beautiful and scintillating advice do we want from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? It's so poignant, wallahi. It's so poignant, wallahi al-azim. Poignant to a point that you can't even imagine. So the next time you feel that life is not working out, always remember, work on building your relationship with Allah, but also realize that as you're building your relationship with Allah, Allah is solving your problems, and you're also getting the best of the day, the last moment where you leave this earth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to implement this verse. Allahumma ameen ya rabbil alameen.